because of you, Daddy is dead.
Tuesday, November 12th.
Heard you were here.
The hit series returns.
I don't want to impose at a time like this. You are family. Party's over.
I am all too familiar with how the Carlyles conduct business.
Stephanie is never gonna back down.
You followed me?
What the hell are you doing? Help me!
This marriage is over.
Stephanie.
Ambitions return.
All right, Ambitions fans. Now, this video, I promise, this video, I will be covering the entire, what was it, the entire trailer that we got for Ambitions, which will be returning November the 12th. My first video, I think I labeled it Ambitions Trailer Breakdown Preview. And I think I mentioned it in that video that video was just simply a preview of my full trailer breakdown, because I literally could not go beyond the first 4 seconds during my first viewing, simply because of the fact that I'm still on fire about the whole scenario of Rondell pointing the finger at Stephanie, that Senior's death is on her hands. It's her fault. And guys, I did that entire, what was it, 6 or 7 minute video talking about my stance on that. So I'm not going to talk about it in this particular video. I want to focus on the other scene. So once again, the first couple seconds is Rondell pointing the finger at Senior's death at Stephanie. Then we have Titus and Amar hugging, as the logo says November the 12th. So once again, the show returns. Dang, it's the 20th when I'm recording this. So yeah, in a few weeks, the show's returning. So Titus and Amar, we don't know if they're getting back together. We don't know if they're picking up the pieces. Will we find out what really happened between him and Stephanie in the hotel room? Did they actually have sex, or were they just standing around talking? Hell, it looked like they were in a nice hotel. I mean, to be honest, maybe they got like a massage or something like that, then went out to the hotel room. I mean, once again, these are high sedity people, so they can afford those things. Then we have Greg saying, "I heard you were here," and I'm wondering, is that a reference to his cousin, who I forgot the name? It was the female that came in with the 2 guys and that got on top of him and kissed him. And I'm like, I wonder how closely related they are. But then again, hey, it is what it is. So I'm wondering if he's referring to his cousin or to Stephanie. Now, to be honest, I think I would be more inclined to think that he's referencing Stephanie, and then that leads to the scene where we see Stephanie and Greg kissing. Along with that, we have Greg's cousin confronting Stephanie, almost as if Stephanie wasn't expecting to see her. Remember, Greg did not want Stephanie to encounter his family. So to actually have Stephanie kind of walk around a corner and see Greg's cousin kind of, you know, in a pose as if she knew Stephanie was there, it looks like there'll be a confrontation once that happens. So Stephanie better watch out for that. And I wonder how her dad's going to take the news, because he seems to know it's almost like, you know, I always talked about how Stephanie was aware of everyone else's sexcapades, yet her mother and father knew about her and Greg Peters, which makes me wonder, I wonder what will happen to her dad. I hope it's not a scenario where her dad gets killed because of what Stephanie is doing behind his back, even though he's aware of what she's doing without her knowing it. We'll just have to wait and see. But I do believe that there is a new character, because I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw, and I should have screen grabbed the actress. Actually, let me see if I can do it now. I know it's unprofessional, but you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just going to talk. So James Giddy, if I'm not mistaken, one of the directors right alongside Will Packer, made the show, and it's almost pulling up here. Yeah, Jamie Giddens. Actress Mara Hall, Darcia. She's a new Lancaster, so she is Rondell and Evan's cousin. I believe she's the one in the trailer that comes up to Rondell saying, "I don't want to impose like this," and then Rondell's like, "You are family." And it looks like there's some kind of party or something going on late at night. Rondell comes down the stairs like Senior with the shotgun, screaming, "Party's over." And I'm like, if that isn't the embodiment of the phrase, "You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here," that was hilarious. And I don't want to impose like this. So I wonder how closely this is to, you know, Senior's death. You know, is it like the next day? Because, yeah, I get it. Thelma's place is a place of business. They need to make money. But is her cousin, you know, coming in like after the funeral, or is this the next day? Because I wonder if it's one of those situations where Rondell most likely wouldn't mind the party, but due to losing her father and going through the grief of that, it might be a situation where she's definitely not in the mood for that. So to actually have family take advantage of her like that, that's why she has the shotgun. All right, then we have Amara to Evan. I'm all too familiar with how the Carlisles do business, so it looks like Amara has a one-on-one meeting with Evan, most likely in the wake of Senior's death. So, you know, she's doing some more prying and digging into the dealings going on between Lancaster and Greg Peters. And after that, we have Bella and Evan in a couple of scenes, and I'm wondering if what's the situation with Joaquin? We find out, is this a plan that Evan orchestrated? Is Bella going to find out where their son is? Because we do have a scene where she says Stephanie is never going to back down. Is this in reference to her finding out about those two or something else? I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. And then Stephanie says, "You followed me?" This is the most well, actually, there are two confusing parts of this trailer. Now, when Stephanie says "you follow me," is she referencing Amara? Because Amara's like, "What the hell are you doing here?" And it looks like there are two people that she walked up on, and one of them looks like they have a gun, but I do believe I saw like a wedding ring, so it might be a female. So I do think this is effective misdirection, because later at the end of the trailer, we have Amara screaming, and it looks like she has like a shovel or something, and she's about to whack someone upside the head with it. So I don't think Stephanie and Amara are in the same place. They probably are both talking to different people. And let's see, we also have somebody screaming "help me," and this is another part. I tried to run this part back multiple times to see what was going on, but I couldn't figure it out. Obviously, it's two females. One of them screams "help me" as someone takes a knife and stabs down. The most likely candidates would be Stephanie and Marilyn, as Stephanie gets revenge for Marilyn poisoning her at the summit, but we don't know for sure. And if I'm not mistaken, and please somebody correct me in the comment section below in case I missed out, I don't think we saw Carly, Lori, Hunter, Juniper, basically, you know, Lori and her parents, Stephanie's parents, not to mention Daphne. Like, you know, Evan is, you know, he found a dead body. What is he going to do about that? Not to mention, he then finds out about his father dying. But then we have, you know, Bella crying. Yeah, I think I talked about it already. Stephanie's in a car cackling. And also there's that one scene where this marriage is over. And I think this is when Stephanie gets up from the table and she has a gun, and Evan's looking like all shit. So it looks like there's a lot of stuff going down. I'm excited for the return of Ambitions. Greenleaf has 3 episodes left. So if I'm not mistaken, the 22nd of October, the 29th of October, and the 5th of October will be the remaining 3 episodes of Greenleaf before the mid-season finale. Then Ambitions will take the baton and probably run to the end of 2019. I forgot how many episodes are left. I know season 1 has like 13 or 15 episodes or so. I forgot the exact number. But in any case, yeah, let me know, are you excited for the return of Ambitions? What was some of your favorite scenes or scene from this trailer? And aside from that, you know the drill. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any new content, and be sure to follow me on social media. Links are in the description below.